Today we meet the most honest man in the world.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Thank you for making us a part of your daily routine.
We asked you to ask us questions on the Facebook and on the Twitter, and if you were liking us on the Facebook and following us on the Twitter,
You would know.
You would know about this.
And we'd be answering your questions right now. Maybe we are. Questions about
Family reunions.
That's right, we want to talk about that because summer's upon us, which means your family descends upon picnic tables and like public
reunions.
parks and reunites. And you gotta navigate that stuff, and we're here to help you with that. Question number 1, Dawn Rossen-Taylor asks, what foods do you recommend for me to bring to a family reunion?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken, it's that simple.
That is the answer. Now, this is the thing we want to let you know about. If you're not from the southern United States, you don't know about this, but at every family reunion I've ever been to, which has been in the southern United States, there has been a fried chicken table. It is literally
Not just a plate.
A table of fried chicken.
Nothing but fried.
Some people bring
Nothing
it from
but chicken.
the restaurants. Some people bring it in a special dish. If you're smart, you get it from the restaurant and put it in the special dish.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And look, you might think, oh, that's dishonest. You're taking credit for that, but
You ain't the Colonel?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, you gotta do it. I mean, that's classy. You know, taking credit for the KFC is classy. Or just put a piece of like black tape over where it says KFC on the bucket.
That's a bad move.
Now, I mean, from the South, I recommend Bojangles, but if you can't get your hand on that, I was at a Girl Scout event that Lily was checking out.
Really?
And it was all this like melon stuff and like broccoli salad stuff. And then
they don't know
I
what's
go
up.
through the line, I sit down, and then all of a sudden I realize there's a murmur in the crowd and people are getting back in line because somebody brought fried chicken. That's right, you can't have too much fried chicken.
Be the hero, bring fried chicken. All right, next question from Miller Wilkinson.
And it wasn't a family reunion of Girl Scouts, that wouldn't make sense.
But it could have been.
I was off topic there.
What do you do when you are approached by a family member who you don't have a clue who it is, and they ask you, do you remember me?
Common situation.
Excellent question. Perfect for family reunions. And listen, I've thought about this, and I have devised a system, a foolproof system for you to be able to remember every single person at your family reunion. It's time for Rhett's Handy Dandy Guide using a mnemonic device to remember everybody at your family reunion system. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you get your grandmother, you bring a picture from last year's family reunion, she points out who everyone is and what their name is. But while their names are fresh in your mind, you've got to get to work. You're going to want to get some of the food that people brought that they haven't eaten yet. And then you're gonna run into that crusty old uncle who's always trying to give you $1.
Hey, is this you, Rhett?
Yeah.
Look at you, you're so tall. Every year you get taller, every year I get shorter. I'm getting older, you're getting younger.
No, I'm the
Taller.
same height as I was last year.
How tall are you? Here's $1. Tell me how tall you are.
2 meters.
Nope, you can't lie. You gotta use English. I don't believe in the metrics.
6'7".
6'7", that's amazing. I can't believe, take the $1. Don't tell your mother.
Okay.
Here.
So
Okay.
at this moment, at this juncture,
Can't believe you're so tall.
I'm gonna pull out some garlic. All right?
Okay. You
And,
talking to me?
I'm gonna pull out some garlic.
You're doing
and I'm
that
gonna
show
just
again.
Gently
Oh.
place the full clove.
Hey, Rhett.
Into
it's
his
like
ear.
a basketball right there, right in my ear. It's just like a full sinker.
Now see, this is a
You
mnemonic
did a full
device.
sinker into my ear. It sounds stinky.
Because of the garlic, for the rest of the evening, I will remember that this is Uncle Smarlick.
Right. Give me my $1 back.
Okay, but what if I run into my touchy-feely great-grandmother who's always trying to give me a kiss? And sometimes it takes her a moment to approach me, but every time she does approach me, she's really, really ready to smack one right on me.
Hey, baby.
She's not quite ready. She's not quite ready. She's not.
I have a mustache.
Okay.
I haven't.
Hey.
I didn't have time to go to the salon before this. Can you help me with my mustache?
You look. Yeah.
Pluck it.
Can I just pluck it?
Now give me some sugar.
Okay.
Give me some
All
sugar,
right.
baby.
Now this
I
juncture,
see you once a year.
you're gonna want to take
I
some
want to get a little
blackberries,
nibble, and a little pinchy.
and you just want to take that blackberry, and you just want to kind of get it really
Baby, that's like war paint.
Rubbed in.
Give me a kiss, little boy.
Now,
I remember you when you were this tall.
now, the reason
That was when you
now
were two.
when I see the blackberries, I'll remember that this is Grandmammy crack cherries. But what if I run into this guy who's technically my nephew? He actually was adopted by my uncle, and by adopted I mean he showed up at my aunt and uncle's house, and he never left. What if I run into that kid?
Hey, Uncle. Hey, Uncle Rhett. Is that you?
Yeah, hey, how are you? Nice? Where are you headed?
Yeah, it's nice. It's a squid hat. I'm going to the pool. You want to come to the pool? I can teach you some bad words.
Oh, really? What kind of bad words do you know?
The F word.
Oh, God.
Frank.
You learned...
Do you know the bad word starts with Z?
No, I don't know about that one.
Oh, we should make it up. Zork. Zork is a really bad word.
Okay. Look, I got some maple syrup.
What about the S word?
That comes in real handy.
Sorry.
So you're just gonna take your nephew and you're just gonna. And now, for the rest of the weekend,
I'm gonna jump in pool. Take a shower.
Know, because of the maple syrup, I'm gonna remember that this is my nephew, Frapel Murup.
Makes me want to say bad words.
But what if I run into my backwoods Mississippi third cousin twice removed who recently got out of jail after serving 2 years of a 10-year sentence for getting his third strike for putting a self-portrait onto the police station?
Hey, man. You want to run into something? Me and you can run into something together, if you know what I mean. Like a little trouble.
Okay.
You got a cigarette?
I don't smoke.
We use cigarettes as currency, man, in the pen.
Yeah. I heard about that. I've watched television. I saw it on the bad penitentiaries of the United States.
Me and you, man, we could really cut up punch out some lights in the downtown area. Use cigarettes as currency, man.
Now at this point, I'm glad I've got sour cream because I needed. Remember, it's all about the mnemonic device. So while my cousin is talking to me,
mnemonic.
I'm just gonna.
It's a mnemonic device. Yeah, right there on the chest, baby.
Woo,
that's cool, Daddy.
It's gonna.
You know, this is a lot like being in the clink, man. This happened to me on day one.
So
I had to get 2 cartons of cigs to get out of this one.
For the rest of the weekend, whenever I smell that sour cream, I'll know that it's my cousin Lauerdeem. But what if I run into my vaguely European relative? I can never quite place their accent. They got kind of an unidentifiable accent, kind of hard to pin down. But luckily, I think I've just got just the right thing for them. But you know, they're always late because they're on that European time, and they never really show up on time. They're like, oh, we'll be there when we'll be there. And then they just show up, and then they're here.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry for being so late to your party. I wish that you and I could get to know each other better. Are you related to me? Because
yeah, we see each other every year.
We should have a date. I am here by marriage.
Oh.
Like we are not blood relatives.
I don't know. I'm taken. I don't know if I'm interested in that.
What's this right here?
This is something on my shirt.
I'm from Europe. I like to eat.
Okay. Never fear. I've got something for this relative as well.
You've got un salad.
While they're kind of taken up in conversation, it's going to take just a little Caesar salad. Just a little.
Oh, yes.
There we go. And then just a little dressing on the side.
Your great uncle, he passed away when we were on a European vacation.
Okay. So for the rest of the time at the family reunion, when I see this relative with Caesar salad and dressing on the side, I'll know that it's my aunt, Leeser Ballad Myth Fressing Condor Ride.
Of course.
And that's how it works. This has been Rhett's Handy Dandy Guide using a mnemonic device to remember everybody at your family reunion system.
So I feel like that segment was very effective for people with family members named Leeser Ballad Myth Fressing Condor Ride.
Yes, as it was intended to be. You're welcome, if that's you. Okay, a couple weeks ago, we posted on Facebook Didn't know the difference between invisible and invincible until 11th grade. Hashtag just being honest.
And you guys followed suit and started posting your own hashtag just being honest below. And we're like, hey, let's do something with this, man. Let's do something with this. All these hashtag confessions, it's amazing.
So we have compiled them into something we are calling the most honest man in the world. I thought lactose intolerance was lactose intolerance. I haven't used Microsoft Excel in over 12 years, but my resume says I'm proficient in it. I used to mix up Pennsylvania and California until I was 8. How? I don't know. I thought Elton John's song Island Girls was I Like Girls. I was very, very wrong. I thought Holland was a myth until 7th grade. I thought the White House was in Kansas, but it was just a funeral home. I used to think that poop was stored in your butt cheeks, and people with bigger butts had to poop really bad.
He is the most honest man in the world.
I'm not always honest, but when I am, I prefer to use a hashtag. He was very honest.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Next time we make one of those posts, maybe the most honest man will be reading your hilarious post.
All right, it's time for another installment of Slap Biscuits, and this week, one of us gets slapped by Mystery Guitar Man.
Hopefully it's not me, given what's already happened here today. Huh? Okay, Joe, how long have you wanted to slap one of us?
How long have I known you guys? One of you guys is getting slapped with a pan full of kitty litter.
Yeah!
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2. Come on.
After I got the kitty litter out of my shirt, we did have a good conversation with Mr. Guitar Man, Joe Penna, as part of this week's episode of Ear Biscuits.
That comes out tomorrow. Make sure to listen to that, iTunes and SoundCloud. And for now, thanks for liking and commenting on this video.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm from Norway, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Make sure to vote for this show, Good Mythical Morning, and us, Rhett and Link, in the streamies. There are 2 links. They're both in the description. There's 1 link here, 2 in the description. It's a little complicated, but we appreciate your vote.
Click through to Good Mythical Morning. We open your mail and eat some crazy chips, including fried chicken chips. Woo, 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 woo. Congratulations to Dupree Lucas. You win a personalized GMM.
You know who I just can't get enough of?
Who?
At Dupree Lucas.
Right.
At Dupree Lucas.
Is an awesome person that I think of breakfast, lunch, and dinner because
At Dupree Lucas.
is so tasty of a person. You don't have a workout? A bag opening workout?
There's open bags.
You're like in the corner of the gym. Open the bags and read them.